What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's Leo on the pitch. Thank you so much for the support you showed me on my first video about the La Liga Select experience. If you haven't seen that video, I would encourage you to watch that first because this is the continuation of that one. And in today's video, I will dive into more details about my player evaluation I received after 10 days in Spain. I've also been keeping a little secret about what's next in my journey. So if you're curious about that, make sure you stay until the end. This is the evaluation sheet we all received as participants for the showcase. We were not able to sit with our coaches one-on-one and go over it, but the form itself is hopeful from a feedback perspective. I'm the kind of player who craves feedback, good or bad, because all I want to do is improve. So as you can see, this evaluation is divided into 5 sections. The impact into the team performance, tactical evaluation, technical evaluation from specificity. I don't know how to pronounce this word, pacificity. Yes, that word. Physical and psychomotor evaluation and psychological evaluation. So before we get into the meat of the evaluation, I want to give you a little bit of background. As you can see, the name on the sheet says Emery instead of Leo. So the reason for that is, as I shared in my last video, I am a Congolese adoptee. My birth name is Emery Talaja Mbuyi. When I was adopted and came to America, my parents decided to give me a middle name, which was Leo. There's actually a really cool story about how they chose the name for me. So if you would like to hear about it, let me know down in the comments and I will make a video all about it. Anyway, I decided to go by Leo, but all of my official documents like passports, driver's permit, and birth certificate list my first name as Emery. So that was just a little fun fact for you. But with that being said, let's jump into the evaluation. So they rated us from 1 to 4, 4 being the best and obviously 1 being the worst. Offensive phase, I got a 3 just because I'm a little bit hard on myself. I'll probably rate myself a little bit lower, maybe a 2 or 2.5, because that's one of my weakest point in my game. I feel like every time I keep up forward in that final third, my decision making is not as crisp as if I'm a little bit further back playing in the middle. So I got a 4 on that one. Defensive phase and defensive attack transition. I am a strong defensive player. I'm really happy that they were also able to see what I was able to bring to the team. Perception of nearby situations. I got a 4. Perception of a four-way situation. 3. Offensive decision making, defensive decision making. So as you can see, when things are a little bit far away, I'm kind of a little bit relaxed until they kind of keep a little bit closer. Then I try to react to it. I think that's also one of the things I can work on. Once again, this offensive decision making is a 3. That's one of my biggest area that I want to improve, that I'm still working on. Technical evaluation from position. I don't know how to pronounce this word, so I'm gonna try my best. Specificity. Yes, that word. Specificity. Yes, that. um, execution, timing, accuracy, execution speed, 4 on all of those. Displacement speed, reaction speed, agility, explosive strength, capacity to repeat high intensity efforts is really good. Reaction speed, I have a really good quick reaction. My agility is great. Obviously, I think my agility can be better. Explosive, I think I'm a really high explosive player. capacity to make high intensity efforts. That one, obviously, as I keep more tired, it's a little bit harder to do what I was able to do in the beginning of the games. Concentration, overcoming, teamwork, discipline, and fair play. So I have concentration at 3. I think sometimes when you get tired, it's a little bit hard to focus. Overcoming and teamwork, I think those are some of my best strengths. And the thing I always try to do, I try to be a team player and things like that. As I said earlier, we didn't get the chance to sit down with the coaches and help us explain what all these meant. So I was really confused. I was a little bit, you know, not mad but frustrated because I feel like when it comes to discipline, I'm one of the most disciplined person on the field and on the team. So obviously when I returned back home and shared the evaluation with my parents, they helped me look at the discipline in a different way. And basically what my dad said was maybe they were rating the discipline on how well you stay in your position. So I am once again, a really aggressive attacking player. I love playing as defensive mid, but sometimes I make a lot of runs and get out of position and stuff like that. So I think the discipline was how well are you disciplined enough to stay in your position. So the coach wrote a note which says Emery is a box-to-box player capable of covering a lot of ground on the field, very secure in short passes. He provides a lot of balance to the team in defense, a leader in his team in the center of the field. So once again, like, I'm so humbled to receive this kind of note. I'm very comfortable when it comes to short passes, 1-2s and stuff like that. Long ball is a little bit 50-50, so I try to work on the ball to improve in that area. So impact into the team performance was 4, which I'm really glad. Tactical evaluation is a 3, which once again, like I said in my last video, when it comes to my tactical side, it's my weak point because I haven't had as much time playing as these other people have. Because once again, like I said, in Africa, football is life. In Africa, we didn't play in a structured team. Even then, I was too young to play in that kind of place. So when I came to America in 2016, late 2016 is really when I started playing in a program soccer. And that's my first time I wore cleat. So yeah, that's why my tactical is a little bit far behind. So I'm always trying to watch a lot of soccer games and work on my positions. So technical evaluation from position, which that word again, my nemesis. I got a 4 on that one. Physical and psychomotor evaluation, I got a 4. Psychological evaluation, a 4. So even in all the places I got 4s, there's always so much to improve, and I'm always on the pitch looking to improve whatever I can and watching soccer games to try and improve my tactical. So this was a really great tactical evaluation. It helps me just see my weak point, my strength on those areas to move up the ladder. So I'm really excited about what's next. All right, guys, before we wrap up the video, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. In early January, I'm flying to Austin, Texas. I've been invited to try out for the Austin FC Development Academy. I'll be there for a week, and in that time, I will be doing some training and participating in a scrimmage. I'm really excited for the opportunity. I'm very humbled that they've picked me to come out and spend a week with them. As I shared before, my goal is to play pro as soon as possible. So playing for an MLS Next program is my next goal if I play here in the States. I would appreciate your prayers for a successful tryout, that I'm able to give my very best and show them what I'm capable of. And once again, thank you so much for the support you showed me on my first video. And remember, be a goal getter, and I will see you on the pitch.